Well, howdy party people and space cadets, and welcome to Retro, Random, and Rare, the show where I talk about something from my personal collection that fits into one of, if not several of, the aforementioned categories. And this one definitely fits into Retro, Random, and Rare, and I'm back with my sheet, which is wrinkled again, and for your viewing enjoyment. So what this is something really cool I ran across in storage recently, a Masters of the Universe poster slash checklist. And I just thought it was neat, so I thought I'd share it. So let's just take a look at the different things on this poster slash checklist. And guess I better put on the crusty human gloves real quick. Alright, so this thing is pretty big. It's going to be difficult to fit the whole thing in the camera shot. So I'm just going to kind of just try to do it in sections. So let's start here. And this is super cool. It's the Playsets. You got Grayskull, you got Snake Mountain, and of course the Fright Zone. And interestingly, at least it is to me, I owned Castle Grayskull, and I owned Snake Mountain. But I didn't have a ton of playsets as a kid, but I did have both of those. But as much as I loved Horde, I did not have the Fright Zone. But looking at it, it really, kind of like Snake Mountain looked nothing like the Fright Zone on the show. It was just it was a cave with a snake in a cage. It was kind of small. I don't know. It just wasn't quite what I would have wanted for Horde. Probably just would have had Horde come in and kick Skeletor all out of Snake Mountain. But I won't read all of these, but let's see what the Fright Zone says. This home of the evil Horde holds plenty of traps, tricks, and treachery. You control the dreadful dragon, you make the tree branches grab and hold a warrior, and you rescue prisoners from the dark, forbidding jail. Figures not included, unassembled. Now, looking at it with adult eyes, this is actually a pretty darn cool playset. Look at the detail in this tree here, with the different crows on it, standing there by Horde. Hopefully you guys can see that without the glare. And you got this, I always thought it was a snake, I guess it's a dragon puppet. And look, poor Skeletor, trapped there in that cell. Well, that'll teach him to go against Horde. Now, jumping back up here to Castle Grayskull. Yeah, I do remember all the really cool things it came with, like the weapons rack and the flag and that thing. Of course, you gotta have that thing. Can't have Castle Grayskull without that thing. And then the gun thing, and yeah, just very cool. And there's poor Duncan without his mustache. Flipping right over. Oh. And this is the checklist for the different vehicles that were available. And let me tell you, I did not have very many of these at all. Of course, I had Battle Cat. I had Panther, and I had the Land Shark, which, you talk about just a nice mixing of worlds, a tank and a shark. Whoever came up with that was an inspired piece of design work right there. I had a cousin who had Spydor. I never did, but I always wanted Spydor. I thought he was super cool. The Roton was super cool. The Night Stalker was super cool. And, wait a second, Zor and Screech, they're not vehicles. Oh, and fighting creatures. That's silly me, words, reading, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I had Screech. I might have had Zor too, but I know I had Screech. Look at those colors. That's cool. And, granted, I didn't care where his career went when he went to Saved by the Bell, but I definitely liked him on Masters of the Universe. And then we have the Battle Ram. So much cool stuff. Oh, Stridor. And as a kid, Stridor, Night Stalker, exact same thing, just different color scheme, but it just didn't seem that way. It felt like, oh, this is a totally different thing. And I think a cousin also had Night Stalker, which was super groovy. All right, flipping. Oh, this is going to be quite difficult to take a look at. And wow, I'm really surprised that this not only made it from childhood, but it's in such good shape and so cool. But let's just start. It's a pretty good sized poster, as you can see. Okay. Starting at the top, I like here how half is the evil warriors, the other half is the heroic warriors, and then on the bottom, last but definitely best, the Horde. I guess there was only the 4 figures of the Horde at that time. I always forget that Modulok was a member of the Horde. Huh, interesting. Okay, but jumping back up to the top part of the poster. And it's funny to show you what a little monster kid I was. I had so few of the heroes in comparison to the villains. Let's actually go through. I know I had Roboto, had Cyclone, I had a He-Man. I had Mossman. Okay, it sounded like I had a lot more than I said I did. I had a Man-at-Arms. Had Orko. Had Buzz-Off, and had... Okay, I totally fibbed. I had a bunch of the heroic people. But then you compare it, though, to the Evil Warriors. I had Skeletor, had Spikor, I had Stinkor, I had Too-Bad, I had Webstor, I had Dragon Blaster Skeletor. I'm going to jump back to him. I had Beastman, Trapjaw, Whiplash, Battle Armor Skeletor, Triclops, Cobra Khan, Clawful, Merman. The only two on this side I was missing was Jitsu and Evelyn. Not sure why I didn't have Evelyn, because I may have had Tila. I do not recall. But now jumping back, as I said, I don't know why. I mean, it's the exact same Skeletor figure, but that little water-squirting dragon. I just thought that was so cool, and that just made him a whole brand new figure for me. And a little chain on it, too. Very cool. Now let's go down, take a look at the bottom here. The best. Get Hordak, ruthless leader of the Horde. Modulok, evil beast of 1,000 bodies, not 1,000 faces, 1,000 bodies. Grizzlor, hairy henchman of the evil Horde. I mean, what kind of luck would that be that your title in a prestigious organization like the Horde is hairy henchman? I have a feeling he did not come up with that. Okay, Leech, evil master of power suction. Mantenna, evil spy with the pop-out eyes. Not pop-out eyes, the pop-out eyes. That's all the difference there. Now, for the accessories, I did not have the weapons pack, but I did have the battle bones, and I don't know if I ever, used it as a figure holder, like they're kind of showing here. I actually just played with it as, a skeletal dinosaur kind of thing. Let's read some of these other descriptions, because I found that kind of a little fascinating. Okay, Fisto, heroic hand-to-hand warrior. Okay, not bad. Manny-Faces, heroic human robot monster. Again, good. Buzz-Off, heroic spy in the sky. These are pretty good descriptions of them. Let's check out some of the evil people. Triclops, evil and sees everything. Okay, that's the best one yet. That is awesome. Beastman, evil henchman. That's sad. Could have gotten a little bit more fanfare than that. Stinkor, evil master of odors. Okay. Too-Bad, double-headed evil strategist. That's the word in English. Webstor, evil master of escape. Oh, that's when your claim to fame is escaping. That doesn't say a whole lot about you as an evil warrior, does it? Whiplash, evil tail-thrashing warrior. Yep. Battle Armor Skeletor, evil lord of destruction. And the original Skeletor, evil lord of destruction. He gets no differentiation there. Now remember, man, evil ocean warlord. So I guess it's really just, except for poor Beastman, the evil Horde that got gypped in the title department. Let's go back up. Prince Adam, heroic secret identity, in quotes, of He-Man. So I guess because everyone and their brother knows who he actually is, that's why it's secret identity. Or the original wow, it actually says the original He-Man, the original Skeletor. Very cool. Well, anyway, that's that. I just thought you guys might find this interesting, and I thought it was kind of cool. A little trip down memory lane. Yeah, so please like, comment, subscribe, and may your pants always be filled with the most powerful marshmallows in the universe.